The holidays are the time for parties. There's no question about that. And oftentimes parties are just for adults or just for kids. But I like to plan parties where everybody can go because it's so hard to find babysitting. But we want to make sure that it is fun for everybody. So I'm here with Peggy, and we have put together a party. I always like to think of a theme for my party that gives people an idea of what might be happening at the party, and just come up with a name. Like we've named this party Winter Blitz, and then you could actually do it year after year so people look forward to it. It becomes a tradition.
That's awesome.
So Peggy made these invitations for us. And they were pretty simple to make, as always, right?
Yeah, just scrapbook paper that I had in the closet, and I just printed it out on my computer. And here's a little sticker I found. I'm very much into using things that I have around the house. We put Winter Blitz, and you just put the details. We've got Baby, It's Cold Outside, so load the family on up in the minivan and come on over. We'll warm up with hot food and chill out with some cool drinks.
Very fun. And actually, what I love about this time of year is when I have kids' parties, I do like to mail invitations because kids like to get them in the mail.
Right.
This would be really fun to actually hand deliver if you do have time, depending on how big your guest list is. Maybe with whatever holiday card or treat or anything you were going to bring to them anyways.
Fun.
So
fun. And we put on here, it starts at 7, but it lasts until the little people can't take it any longer. So they know it's for the family.
Perfect.
Adults and kids.
Perfect. Okay, so we've got our invites out, and now let's talk about setup, of course. When I host parties for families or grown-ups and kids, I like to create separate areas for each of those groups to be and areas where they can come together.
Awesome.
So let's talk about, you have some great ideas for creating basically separate tables for grown-ups and kids.
Right. So we just kind of have more of an adult theme over here with our cocktails and food and desserts, and then over here we have white butcher table. I just got this from the grocer for free. He was so nice. And I put, butcher paper, and there's crayons over there for the kids to write. They could do tic-tac-toe and...
So actually setting up different eating areas. And this is actually a really fun and engaging thing for kids to do. They can color on it, but it also then makes them feel like they're not being sent to the kids' table, which is not a great thing. Yeah. Right. And then when we talk about food, I like to keep food for kids at kid level.
That's a good idea.
And food for grown-ups at grown-up level. And that allows the grown-ups to relax because they know kids aren't going to get something they shouldn't. Right. And it allows kids to serve themselves, which also allows grown-ups to relax.
They don't need me.
Yes. So that's one of the tips I have. We also, when serving drinks, I do like to, kids always want to do kind of what grown-ups are doing. So if you're serving cocktails, why not have a mocktail station too, and kids can create their own drink with just Sprite or bubbly water and then some juices and having plastic cups for them. Maybe even now I've noticed at my grocery store they have plastic cups with lids and straws, just like disposable cups. So it's great for having those around your house. And then drinks for grown-ups, think of 1 or 2 signature cocktails that you want to serve if you do want to serve cocktails, and maybe even just leave the recipe out so people can make their own drinks if they want to.
Have it in a big container and people can help themselves.
Pre-made, or they can mix it up themselves. So, and then you've made a whole bunch of sort of like finger snacks. Tell us, this recipe is genius, so tell us what's in there.
It's so easy and so yummy. Party pumpernickel bread, and then you take a thin slice of yellow onion, stick it on the bread, and then it's equal parts of mayonnaise and Parmesan cheese. Mix that together. You can do that ahead. Put a spoonful on your bread, pop it in the oven, and it's amazing.
For like what,
it's not
5 minutes?
Yeah, it's not healthy, but it's really yummy.
Oh, I think that sounds healthy. I mean, there's onion on there, dairy.
It's a vegetable.
Yeah, it's perfect. So, and then as far as activities at the party, I like to set out games that are easy for all ages to play and also fast. So Tenzi is a dice game that's one of my favorites because you can play 2 to 4 players, and basically each player just shakes their dice until all of their dice are the same number. So it's over in about, 2 to 5 minutes. Nice. And again, any age can play it. And then, just leaving some dominoes out. Or this fun game, Square Up, is a 2-player strategy game, really quick and easy to play. Everybody loves it, actually. So another great activity is, why not host an indoor snowball fight?
These are great.
I know. So these snowballs are one of the best inventions ever. They are
Look
filled
real.
with, they look real, so they look great on your table,
uh-huh.
but they also are very, very lightweight, and they kind of feel like a snowball.
Yeah.
And so you can actually, they don't really damage anything if you
They're
have
soft
an
and
area
light.
for kids to be, or, I mean, maybe even plan a surprise attack, an ambush. You never know. So that could be a really fun thing. And then a really easy thing to do is fill a jar with something that's really hard to kind of guess how many are in there, and have everybody guess and have a small prize for that at
Everybody
the end of
loves
the night.
that.
I know, and it's easy. You don't have to kind of do anything with it until the end of the night. And then everybody likes to win a prize. So one of my very favorite things, people love to take selfies. So you actually helped me make this awesome backdrop, which is a summer winter selfie backdrop. And then we just put out a variety of props. I'm going to find some props for us here. So we can summer you up
So I look wintry.
and
How are you?
winter me
Winter
up.
and summer.
I know, and I think we need,
Oh, not my
for
phone.
sure we need a selfie. Okay, ready? Cheese.
The Winter Summer Selfie Center.
Yeah, who knew? To learn more about the party ideas we've talked about, or other fun ideas for hosting a great party for kids and grown-ups, visit our website,